Staying on basketball, Boston Celtics' Gordon Hayward crediting video games for helping his rehab of his hand injury. Dr. Marc Siegel is here now. I guess, Doc, thanks for being here. Dexterity, apparently his injury was quite severe. He had pins in there and everything.
Pins and plates, absolutely.
Pins and plates, legitimate way to rehab?
Yeah, actually, I think so. I'll reveal something to you. I'm actually a basketball buff, and I love this player. Gordon Hayward is an excellent player. He's 29 years old. He's a rising star for the Celtics. He's been injury-prone. He broke a leg 2 years ago. He was an all-star in 2017. Now, bang, he breaks his hand. Here's the problem. You need the wrist to guide your shot. Hayward is also a huge proponent of video games. I, on this show, have said, look, video games are not healthy for teens, for young children, because what happens is you got drawn into that world. But here's one time when I agree with it. He wants to get the dexterity, Ashley, back of his left hand. Guess what? And his favorite game, Fortnite, guess what that does? With Fortnite, you're on the controller, playing your hands,
with
playing
both hands.
with your fingers, and I think there's a legitimacy to be said that he may get some dexterity back using that. He wants to get back within a month. I think he may be able to do it. I would vote for this, for rehabilitating the wrist, for the wrist.
Not just staying in the basement for 2 months at a time.
Like my son, no.
Like your son? Okay. I want to move on. Serious subject. We take a look at the opioid makers as federal prosecutors launching criminal probe. What do you think they're going to find, Doc?
Well, they've got something here, because there's something called the Federal Controlled Substances Act, which says that drug makers are supposed to really keep an eye on misuse of opioids. Keep an eye on 400,000 people over the last 19 years have killed themselves using opioids. It's rising like this on the curves. Over 40,000 last year. Who's been keeping an eye on this? Not these drug makers. So they're under attack now by federal prosecutors, and I can't predict what's going to happen. I think it's legitimate.
But if it's been going on for 19 years, what role do the doctors play in continuing to prescribe these things?
Well, I've always said, and I've said it here, that they are at the center of it. Of course, no matter what I blame on drug makers or on pharmacists for greasing the wheel, it's doctors that hold the pen, doctors that made these prescriptions. And a lot of them have to be held accountable to be said, what were you prescribing it for? Did you know the source of the pain? Did you know what this opioid would do? Did you know the risk of addiction, which is huge? And I don't think we were in the dark. I think doctors should have been really paying more attention.
We know these the drug companies are already paying these big fines to try and settle lawsuits. Now we get into the criminal end. This is not the end. You do not believe?
This is just the beginning. You know, settlements around the country are occurring, but now this is getting really serious with prosecutors involved. This is just the beginning.
All right, stay there a second, Doc. New York City banning the sale of nearly all flavored e-cigarettes. There you go. Nearly flavored e-cigarettes and, by the way, e-liquids. This story goes on and on and on. Susan, what is the latest?
Ban goes into effect on July the 1st, and New York City joins 230 municipalities, also multiple states across the country, and this is of course to get people off vaping. We know that in New York State alone that we've seen 2 people that have died, 291 that have been sickened, but most of these cases link back to those that have THC in those cartridges. But in New York City, you know, they're trying to get those underage smokers from vaping, or those potential smokers from vaping. That is the main thrust of this, and New York State has already banned all underage people from accessing flavored e-cigarettes and flavored cartridges.
Yeah, it seems like we carry a story like this every day. And by the way, Massachusetts governor will be signing some of the toughest laws on flavored tobacco, right? Yeah,
that's right. So this has actually been also endorsed by Michael Bloomberg, Mayor Bloomberg, who says that basically, please, Massachusetts, take the step here and take the lead in banning all. We're talking about flavored tobacco, also flavored vaping devices as well. And this is to get those, again, a lot of people say that there's been an increase of 50% in those under the age of 18 to get on vapors.
Interesting. And Doc, you know, I know you've spoken in the past about the vapors have actually been quite effective in getting full-time adult smokers off of tobacco.
And I believe in that. That's the third piece of the story. Yes, we physicians can use it to help people quit. But as Susie pointed out, teens are going for the flavors. They get addicted via the flavors, and they don't even realize half the time that there's nicotine in it. The epidemic of illnesses that were occurring, that's from vaping cannabis, THC, marijuana-type products
Right.
with oils, and now CDC has come out and said, you know what the product in those oils is? Most of the time, it's vitamin E. Vitamin E damaging the lungs directly. So you have, on the one hand, the oils of cannabis and THC and marijuana. On the other hand, flavors are addicting our youth. And then on the third hand, you have me trying to use them to get people to quit, which I still believe in.
You still believe in that?
I still do.
All right. Doc, thank you so much.
Good to see you.
And basketball buff, by the way.
Absolutely.
I'm impressed.